The question to ask yourself today is, what tiny piece of proof did I see today that is showing me that my new identity is locking in? The reason that this is such an important question is because when we are doing this deep identity work, when we are making such huge changes and rewiring your brain, you might not necessarily see like really big changes all at once, right? Or straight away. And I liken this to when I was doing my bodybuilding prep a few years ago. I spent 22 weeks, dieting really hard and training twice a day. And on a day-to-day basis, I didn't notice what was changing. And it wasn't really until, I would compare photos from week 1 to then week 8 or week 8 to week 20, whatever it was, that I would actually look at it and I would go, oh my God, I have actually come so far. So much has actually changed. And the same is true for when we are making changes to our mind, to how we're thinking, to how we are creating our 3D experience. And the thing with a lot of people is, they look around and they're like looking at their 3D reality and they're like, nothing's changed. This mustn't be working. Nothing's changed. Why am I bothering doing this? Whereas if you're consciously paying attention, consciously looking not only outside of you, but within you, like how you are feeling, how you are speaking to yourself, you will start to notice that things are changing very, very quickly. And so maybe today when you ask yourself this question, you might notice that, instead of spiraling about how my 3D reality is looking, I was able to interrupt that, break that pattern, and remind myself of the new story, remind myself of who I'm choosing to be instead. And if you do that every single day, and you will keep building on top of that, but if you do that every single day, the 3D will start to change really, really fast. And this is today's prompt that we are using in the membership. So every single day I'm in there dropping in with a prompt to just remind you, to reconnect you to who you're being and to anchor into that end state, to stabilize into you living in the wish fulfilled, to living in that state.